If Ian Garry can get off sharp combinations early, he could stun him.
Yeah.
Because Ian can move. He's fast as fuck. He's super accurate. And the way he throws his strikes is like real clean.
Yeah.
No fat in his move. Pop, pop. Yeah. Everything's like pop, pop. Like he doesn't
very
have
responsible.
Yeah, he's not like a physically overpowering guy. It's technique. His technique is sharp. He's the most technical, the most dangerous.
Sure, but he was in that fight.
I love watching Ian. Just the way he moves, just the technique, the precision, everything is just so fucking. Everything is just so. It's just
no
like
wasted movement.
Yeah, it's like what you want to see in a.
Ian Garry keeps talking with total confidence, making it clear he believes he's the one who finally cracks Islam Makhachev's code.
What's up, everyone? We did it again! We got the win, and we proved against a former champion, a tough, durable man who hasn't been finished in 9 years. I showed the world how good I am. I can stop the takedown, and I can bang you round the feet. Listen, Islam Makhachev, I'm speaking directly to you now. You have a duty and a right to defend that belt against the best in the world, and you're looking at him. So whenever you're ready, whenever you want, the ball is in your court, my friend. We've got Ireland versus Dagestan too, for the welterweight title of the world.
The prediction favors Islam Makhachev by submission, but Ian Garry's striking still gives experts one reason to believe he can make it interesting.
Garry, Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev, too tough for Garry. Garry has a good striking. I think on the striking, Garry, on the long distance with his kicks, he can make problem for Islam, but Islam has a good timing of takedown. He's gonna take him down and most likely submit round number 3 fall.
Ian Garry compares this moment to Conor McGregor's biggest win and says he's ready to shock Islam Makhachev on the biggest stage.
When Conor fought for his first UFC world title, he fought the #1 pound-for-pound fighter who hadn't been beaten for a decade. And he knocked him out in 13 seconds. Cannot wait to step into the octagon against Islam Makhachev and beat him, because there will be no doubt that I have done it against the best. I don't care for what people think. I'm sure there are people that think he can beat me, and what I think is all that matters. So when I entered the octagon with him on August 15th in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and that cage door got shut, afterwards, the future is inevitable.
Islam Makhachev gives Ian Garry respect, but he still believes his all-around skills are simply on another level heading into UFC 330.
No, not because of he bigger guy, because he is good, you know. He is good. I saw his fight with Bilal, with many guys. He is good everywhere, but I believe, you know, he is good in, yes, he's striking like pretty good, but I saw his wrestling. He can defend his grappling. He like feel if somebody take him down, it's not like something's he's surprised, you know. He feel good also there, but I know my skill is better.
Joe Rogan praises Ian Garry's sharp striking, but reminds everyone that Islam Makhachev becomes a nightmare the second he gets his hands on you.
The bottom line about Islam is no one's able to get away from him. Very good standing up now, and he gets a hold of you, you're a Phil. He has a different kind of wrestling. His submissions are fucking insane too. He's just got a vice grip, man.
I know.
Because when I would stand next to him in the octagon when he was the 55-pound champion, I'd be like, how?
Yeah.
How do you weigh 55? That doesn't even make any sense. You're 190 pounds right now.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. If I put you on a scale, you weigh 190. If Ian Garry can get off sharp combinations early, he could stun him.
Yeah.
Because Ian can move. He's fast as and he's super accurate. And the way he throws his strikes is like real clean.
Yeah.
No fat in his move. Pop, pop.
Yeah.
Everything's like pop, pop. Yeah, he's not like a physically overpowering guy. It's technique. His technique is sharp.
Daniel Cormier respects Ian Garry's mindset, saying that confidence could become a huge weapon before the biggest fight of his career.
Ian Garry had this to say today.
In my ideal scenario, I want a 4th round finish. I don't want any early knockout, because then there's ifs, buts, maybes, there's excuses.
As you guys know, Ian Garry is a very, very confident kid. Islam is unchallenged as the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. When you hear him say stuff like, I want a 4th round knockout because I don't want anyone to say it was a fluke, I love confidence. I love confidence. I love a guy that believes in himself and call their shot. What I don't understand, though, is sometimes a person is misguided in their thoughts. They set themselves up for a very, very bad night or a bad result. I'm not saying Ian Garry cannot beat Islam Makhachev. What I'm saying is you got to take that as it comes. You can't try to say, I want to beat the number one pound-for-pound fighter in the world in a certain round because I don't want it to be a fluke. If you win, it does not matter how you win.
The prediction calls this fight almost even, but Islam Makhachev gets the slight edge thanks to his complete skill set.
50-50. I do believe they're two tough fighters. I do believe that Islam has got a little step ahead just because of the fact that he's got some of that striking.
Another analyst says fans overlook Ian Garry too much, believing he has a real chance to shock Islam Makhachev at UFC 330.
You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm excited to see him fight Islam Makhachev. I feel like it's going to be a really tough fight. And I almost feel like Ian Garry, this is one genius thing about Ian Garry. Like, we all find him very polarizing is a good way to describe him. But I feel like sometimes you forget from this personality that he is actually really, really good. Like, you can say what you want about him, but man, this guy has a really good chance to beat Islam. So I am actually really excited for this fight. I'm looking forward to seeing him and Islam interact with each other because I feel like they have very different personalities. Like, one of them is very braggadocious. He's always so, I've gone out there and done this and done that. I'm the best at this. Like, he has a whole website about how good he is. Like, he made his own website. It's like, we know, bro.
Dustin Poirier believes Ian Garry's best chance comes on the feet against Islam Makhachev. He says Garry has the speed and striking to land a fight-changing shot, but getting into range while defending relentless takedowns is the real challenge. That opinion fits perfectly with Khabib's confidence in Islam, because even supporters of Ian admit surviving the wrestling may be the toughest test of his entire career.
That's where if he wins, he's going to win the fight there, on the feet. You know, he's going to hurt Islam with a big shot or something, but to find that range and to get those shots off and to take the chances when you're worried about the takedowns, that's the thing. Can he do that?
Conor McGregor encourages Ian Garry to ignore outside opinions and keep believing in himself. He says Garry still has plenty left to prove and shouldn't let anyone convince him otherwise. While Khabib confidently predicts Islam Makhachev wins, Conor's message reminds Ian that great fighters never quit on themselves. The clash between those two mindsets makes the build-up to UFC 330 even more intense for fans.
Still in it, still at it. Body, but that all, there's a little bit of people are impressionable, talking about, like, they're trying to they're taunting him to get out of it. There's a lot left in that boy. There's a lot left in that boy, and he should recognize that and keep going. I have him above both.
Islam Makhachev says he feels completely ready and mentally locked in for Ian Garry. He explains that every difficult training camp is designed to make fight night look easy, and he believes his preparation covers every situation inside the octagon. Khabib's confidence in Islam makes even more sense after hearing the champion speak, because Islam sounds fully convinced that his game plan overwhelms Ian from the opening bell.
I don't feel any pains. I'm ready. Who is gonna be next? Let's do this, and I will make it easy. And today I show you, Jake's one of the best in this game. You know, one of the hardest opponent. That's why I prepare so hard to make this easy. And this is our plan. And I did the.
Joe Rogan gives Ian Garry major credit for his speed, accuracy, and clean striking technique. He believes Garry has the movement to make Islam Makhachev uncomfortable early and possibly land something big before the wrestling takes over. Even with Khabib backing Islam all the way, Rogan reminds fans that one perfectly timed combination could instantly change the direction of this highly anticipated championship fight.
If Ian Garry can get off sharp combinations early, he could stun him.
Yeah.
Because Ian can move. He's fast as fuck. He's super accurate. And the way he throws his strikes is like real clean. Yeah. No fat in his move. Pop, pop. Yeah. Everything's like, pop, pop, Like he doesn't
very
have
responsible.
Yeah, he's not like a physically overpowering guy. It's technique. His technique is sharp. He's the most technical, the most dangerous.
Sure, but he was in that fight.
I love watching Ian. Just the way he moves, just the technique, the precision, everything is just so fucking. Everything is just so. It's just
no
like
wasted movement.
Yeah, it's like what you want to see in an elite striker.
I think Ian's gonna make it competitive early. You know, like because he's got good footwork. He moves side to side really good.
Michael Bisping believes Islam Makhachev deserves to be the favorite, but he warns fans against overlooking Ian Garry. He says chasing history in a second weight class means nothing comes easy, especially against a hungry contender like Ian. While Khabib remains certain Islam wins, Bisping reminds everyone that MMA changes in one moment, and confidence alone never guarantees victory inside the octagon.
But anyway, Islam Makhachev, I don't think he's thinking about that. All he's thinking about doing is something that other people have never done, and that is defend belts in 2 weight divisions. As I say, he defended 4 times at lightweight, and now this will be his first ever defense at welterweight. And by the way, if he gets through Ian Garry, and that is a big if, and I say that respectfully, and I assume Islam will be a massive favorite, and rightly so. I'm just saying, you can never count your chickens in this.
Conor McGregor says Ian Garry's biggest weapon isn't trash talk, it's discipline. He believes every hour spent training shows itself once the cage door closes, and that's exactly what Ian needs against Islam Makhachev. While Khabib predicts another dominant win for Islam, Conor focuses on preparation, telling Garry to stay calm, trust his work, and fight with complete confidence when the biggest moment finally arrives.
You know, you have to be calm, you have to be composed, you have to trust your training and your discipline. It's where, you know, there's no hiding in the octagon. If you've maybe missed a training session or skipped a meal or, you know, ate something you shouldn't have or, you know, lived a life of not of discipline, it's going to show in there.
You'll get caught.
So if you put in the work and you make that walk, you just trust your work, trust your discipline, trust what you've done, and hope it all turns out well.
Where did the...
Dana White says Islam Makhachev versus Ian Garry grabs attention far beyond hardcore UFC fans. He believes the matchup becomes one of the biggest attractions in the sport because everyone wants to see how this clash plays out. With Khabib publicly backing Islam and Ian refusing to back down, the hype keeps growing as UFC 330 approaches and anticipation reaches another level across the MMA world.
For months, the entire world, even people who normally don't watch the UFC, are curious to see what this is going to look like and how it's going to play out. This is a huge brand play.
MMA Guru goes against the popular opinion and boldly picks Ian Garry to defeat Islam Makhachev. He believes fans automatically count Ian out because of Islam's dominant reputation, but he sees a real upset coming. While Khabib confidently stands behind Islam, this prediction creates an even bigger debate, proving that not everyone believes the champion walks through Garry without serious resistance at UFC 330.
I shouldn't pick Ian Machado Garry to defeat Islam Makhachev in the main event and school him over 5 rounds? Come on! This is how it works, right? This is just the way things go, folks. I don't make the rules of MMA. I really don't. But there's an underdog there. And his name's Ian Machado Garry. And he should lose. And Islam Makhachev's on this GOAT horizon. And man, if he wins this one, we may have to have some uncomfortable conversations about the GOAT list. We've heard it all before. He's in a caucus. He can't be beaten. Even though this one's been beaten before. I've seen this guy flatline KO'd. Okay? And I'm not supposed to pick Ian Machado Garry here. I'm picking Ian Garry! Ugh. I never thought I'd say those words. But god damn it, I'm picking Ian Garry. And I'm picking Ian Garry to win the world championship, dude. It's McGregor versus Khabib, part 2. Dagestan versus Ireland. A matchup of the ages. They're running it back. This is a very interesting matchup, though, to be honest with you.
Chael Sonnen believes Ian Garry has a legitimate chance to beat Islam Makhachev, even if he isn't ready to officially predict the upset. He points to Ian's toughness, defensive grappling, and ability to survive dangerous situations against elite opponents. Khabib expects Islam to dominate, but Chael's opinion adds another twist, showing that respected voices still believe Garry has the tools to make this championship fight competitive.
I actually think Ian Garry can beat Islam. Now, I'm not predicting for you that he's going to. We'll get to that as this fight gets closer, but I'm sharing for you he can. And Ian Garry is a pain in the ass. And this whole thing that he can't wrestle, go ask Rachmanov if that's true. Or this whole thing that you can take Ian's back and finish him. Well, go ask Rachmanov if that's true. Or anybody else that Ian's ever fought or anyone else that's ever had his back. Because none of them ever finished him. But he's going to be to Islam.
Khabib stands firmly behind Islam Makhachev. Ian Garry refuses to back down. UFC legends stay split, but every prediction points to one brutal showdown. Now there's only one thing left to settle, inside the octagon. At UFC 330, somebody proves the doubters wrong, and somebody watches their prediction fall apart.